No sé, Montes estaba aquí.
Okay, slow down, all right. You're saying he was here in this cell?
Sí, he came a few days ago. Montes, el asesino.
No. His name is Chris Vega, all right? And he was kidnapped from Kennedy Airport. Do you understand me? Kidnapped, raptado.
Este hombre, Ray Montes.
No way am I gonna let them do this to you.
No, this is absolutely insane, having this stranger take you away from us. And then for Aunt Dorian being arrested for just trying to protect you.
Okay, you know what? Ray Montez may have gotten custody of you, Langston, but there's no way in hell I'm letting him take you anywhere tonight.
You'd have to go through me first.
And me.
Yeah, me
Okay, guys. I think you need to let the adults handle all this here. Yeah. Dorian and I, or whoever we enlist to help us, we'll make sure that Langston stays right where she belongs, okay?
Dr. Lord is in jail. How's that gonna work?
Well, I could ask Nord to look into some legal stuff, and maybe John McBain can check out Langston's uncle.
Oh, well, I'll definitely be talking to John about it.
Okay, Mom, we are not just going to sit back and do nothing while our best friend is taken away from us, okay?
Excuse me, what are you gonna do, Star? You're pregnant here.
What does that have to do with anything?
Look, I don't like to hear any of you say if Langston's uncle's gonna get to her, they have to get through you first.
We didn't start this.
What are you gonna finish it? Is that it? Come on, I know that you love Langston and emotions are high here. But if you take on an attitude like that, you're only gonna make a bad situation worse.
You act like we're gonna lose with this guy.
Well, I don't know, Cole, are you? You of all people know how things can get out of control when the situation gets out of hand, right? Hey, what you need to do is focus on your schoolwork. Just focus on your schoolwork and let Dorian and I deal with this. Okay? Can you promise me that?
Fine, I promise.
Fine.
Marco?
Just tell me one thing. Why are you doing this to me? Brody killed a boy?
Tell us what happened, Wes.
We were stationed in Basra. It was hell on earth. Suicide bombs, sniper fire, IEDs. Wasn't enough for the SOBs to ambush your patrol. They had to kidnap the survivors, too.
So you were on edge all the time.
To put it freaking lightly, yeah.
And Lieutenant Lovett?
The guy had been stop-loss twice. What do you think?
I think we owe you an enormous debt of gratitude for your sacrifice. But you have to tell us what happened to Lovett over there.
Look, you gotta understand. We were all set for discharge that week. Nobody wanted to die before getting on that plane.
What happened, Wes?
The kid couldn't have been more than 10.
Are you telling me that Brody Lovett killed a 10-year-old boy?
Yeah, I am.
Well, let's shoot. But first, you see that target over there?
Yeah.
Go stand in front of it.
Where? Over there? Why? Dad, what's wrong?
Something wrong?
No, I'm just finishing up some old business.
Doesn't seem like very pleasant business.
Well, it's done now. Now I can concentrate on more important things. Like buying the world's most expensive rocking horse. Is that for Marty?
Yeah, she's upstairs reading Dr. Spock.
You mean the baby guy, not the Vulcan, right?
Yeah, not the Vulcan.
Yeah, that kid really makes her happy, yeah?
You know it does. Makes you happy, too. I can tell.
Yeah, nothing in life can prepare you for how you're gonna feel about your kids. Or your kid's kid, I guess.
You know, those feelings, they must be mutual. I mean, your daughter giving you her child, she must really trust you completely.
Yeah, I guess she does.
But even if she does trust you that much, must be a huge decision for her.
I don't see how bringing you home is doing something to you.
This is her home.
Langston belongs with her family. Unfortunately, I am the only one she has.
Dorian, Star, her mom, Cole, Marco, this is my family. You have no idea what these people mean to me.
And you will tell me about it someday, I wonder.
Theo, they saved my life.
And I will be forever grateful to them. But our home is not here. Our home is in Colombia, where your mother is from.
Your home is in Colombia.
Yes, and my home is now Langston's home.
I appreciate your point of view, but you have to understand ours. Langston is a 16-year-old girl. Her home is here. She just started her junior year of high school. She's laid down roots, she's cultivated her talents. She writes an incredible blog under a pseudonym about the life of a teenage girl. Yeah, Langston. Dorian and I all about that. Did you?
No. I have been deprived of any knowledge of my niece.
Well, then get to know her. Write her. Call her. Visit her. But don't you dare uproot this child just because you have some knee-jerk notion that blood is thicker than water. She didn't choose you, Mr. Montez. She chose us.
The judge has chosen for all of us.
Okay, you know what? This doesn't make any sense. Where are you coming from? How did you even find us?
Can I help you with those?
Well, you can tell me which ones you like the best.
That'd be my pleasure, my pleasure.
Someone's in a good mood. Was it, good news?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Care to share? You know, that was just nosy of me. I take that right back. You know, I asked too many questions.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, you bring out the curious in me, but I can scale back and refocus my energies because there ain't nothing like shoe shopping to take a gal's mind off things. Now, what do you think of those?
Let me tell you, if you had walked into that office wearing those, that hotel manager would have found you a room at the Palace. But I'm glad he didn't because, you know, I do like having you here.
You're sweet. But you know, this house is Nora's now, and you don't think that she's gonna mind her boyfriend having his ex-girlfriend living under the same roof?
How could Brody have killed a boy?
Were you with Lieutenant Lovett when this happened?
Yeah. It happened.
It happened, what, all in a day's work?
Balsam,
Brody has Shane, damn it.
we know that.
Okay, why did he kill a 10-year-old boy? Have you ever been to war? Have any of you ever been in anything like a war, for God's sake?
I was in Vietnam, 5th Special Forces Group.
Then you know, sir. You know how it is when you're over there, and your buddies are losing body parts and their lives. And you see things with your own eyes that you can't even believe. Worse than a horror movie. You know how surreal it can be.
Yes, I know that.
We were close to dying every damn second of the day and night. And we knew it. So we said our goodbyes, you know? Wrote those letters. shot those videos telling our families that they were the best and to stay strong and that we'd have their backs from heaven. And then we tucked those messages away for when the time came.
Okay, can we please just get to the part where you tell us why Brody did what he did?
We were ready to die. Do you understand me? But somehow, like a miracle, by the last week, we were still alive. All we had to do was get through 7 more days. 7 days. That's all anybody could think about. Day 1, still standing. Day 2, 3, 4, 5. Then night fell on the 5th day. It was pure chaos. Brody was never the same.
I just want to try a different target. Let's aim at that tree.
Cool.
I know you think it's cool. It's anything but. A pistol is a dead serious thing. You have to be careful every time you handle it.
I'll be super careful, Dad. I promise.
If you get scared, you just say the word, okay?
Why would I get scared?
You know what? We don't have to do this.
But I want to.
I know you do. But I'm not sure I should be teaching you this stuff.
Why? Because I'm 10? Because I'm just some kid?
You're my kid.
I told you, Dad. You're my hero. If you don't teach me this stuff, who will? Just let me try. I'm not scared.
I am sad that you think I want Langston to live with me because of some bad reason. All of this is because of the sister I lost. My love for my sister and for her daughter.
You love her so much, and prove it. And don't do the one thing that'll hurt her the most.
I'm sorry that's how you see it.
Where do you get off threatening to drag Langston to another country after all she's been through?
Theo, I'm happy to know you, but I'm not gonna live anywhere else but here. Or with anyone else besides Dorian, Blair, Star, and the kids.
Mister, please.
No. Marco and I are together, and I am not giving him up. I know that I was born in Colombia, but this is my home. Please, I'm begging you. Let me stay.
It's no big deal. I'll smooth it out with Nora. It's not a problem. Would you just drink this and relax?
Well, maybe you could, just find Nora and explain the situation to her so that we don't bump into each other in our bathrobes.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Miss Jones.
Nigel, have you seen Nora tonight?
I'm afraid Miss Hannon had to go out of town rather suddenly. Something about her daughter and Mr. R.J.
So Nora's in Chicago?
Yes, I believe so, sir. She told me to assure you that everything is fine. She would greatly appreciate our looking out for Matthew until her return tomorrow.
Well, yes, of course.
Might there be something I can assist you with, sir?
What?
I thought perhaps you were selecting a gift for Miss Hannon.
Oh, no. Nigel, would you take Dallas upstairs and she's going to pick out a guest room and help her with the bags and such. She's going to be staying with us for a while.
I'll see to it immediately.
Good. Why don't you go on up with Nigel and pick the room that you like? I've got a few calls that I have to make.
Clint, I really do appreciate this.
Well, come on. You're part of the family. Asa would have loved to have you here as much as I do.
Believe me, son, I know what you're up against in those situations.
You do. But those civilians you got there sure don't.
Gigi is worried about her son. Now, Lovett took her son without her permission, and now you tell us that he was involved in an incident where a child was killed.
Commissioner, we think we found Lovett.
Where is
Where is he?
Shane with him.
Someone spotted Lovett's car. That's all we know.
All right, thank you. Wes, thanks so much for your information. I'm gonna get back to you, okay? Where is the car?
Last seen going through camping entrance number 9 on Lantana Mountain.
That's the west side.
I'm gonna have to get to Shane.
No, Gigi, you need to stay here.
No, I have to go get him.
She'll just go on her own if you don't take her with you. We gotta be there, Bo.
All right, you two can follow from behind, okay? You stay together, you stay out of our way, let us do our jobs. I want cops, I want sharpshooters and emergency vehicles on that mountain ASAP.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Lower your weapon, Shane.
But you just said
First things
that-
first, make sure you got a firm grip, nice and tight.
Like this?
Even tighter. You don't want any gaps between your hands and the grip. Okay? Now keep your finger outside the trigger. Remember, you want to only touch that trigger when you're ready to shoot.
Right. Duh.
You're doing good, son.
Can I shoot now?
Check your stance. Feet shoulder width apart. Good. Left foot in front just a little bit. Good. Now lean into it a little. Perfect.
That's a lot to remember.
That's because it's a big responsibility.
I can handle it.
You sure?
Can I shoot now?
Okay, you're gonna take a big breath. Exhale halfway through. And squeeze that trigger at a consistent rate until it stops.
Follow through. Got it. I'm ready, Dad. The target's in my sight. Tell me when. Dad, can I shoot?
Sometimes we believe that. I'm sorry.
Langston. Listen to me. You are just as much my family as Sam and Jack is, okay? And I refuse to let him take you away from us.
It's done. The judge granted me custody.
How did Dorian take it?
She went loca. It was amazing. The judge threw her in jail.
Oh, God almighty, what I would have paid to see that.
This Langston, you know, she's begging me not to take her away from this family.
So what? If Dorian cooperates, Langston's not going anywhere.
But what about tonight? What do you want me to do with her?
Why don't you let Langston stay with Blair at Dorian's? I mean, what's the point of dragging the girl away if Dorian's not there to see it?
Langston, I know it's really scary, okay? But my mom and John are going to take care of you.
Okay, I have business, so you don't come with me tonight. You sleep in your own bed.
So big of you.
Soon, we fly back to Bogota. You need to begin to gather together your things, say the goodbyes. Hey, I can't say now, and you can't see, but all of this is going to work out for the best.
So you're telling me Chris Vega was in this jail under this name?
See.
All right, that's all. That's good. So where is he now?
No sé.
Try again.
I'm telling you the truth.
Come on, we've come this far. Why lie to me now?
Let him go.
Now, do you want to tell me why you're still here? Or like in your movie, should I shoot first and ask my questions later?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Oh, she's lovely. She's just lovely.
Something wrong?
No, it's just,
Yeah.
I have a daughter too.
You. And the star reminds you of her?
No, it reminds me of. Oh, I don't even know what my daughter looks like anymore. I'm estranged from my family.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Estranged. A mild-sounding word for I'm dead to them. You're a very lucky man, Mr. Manning, to be this close to your daughter. You pray to God that it stays that way.
Okay, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get there in time.
In time for what?
Gigi, listen to me. Shane is gonna be fine.
What is Brody doing on a mountaintop with a gun and our kid?
Wish I knew.
I can't lose him, Rex. Shane's everything to me.
You are not going to lose him.
Brody's out of his mind. He trashed our house. He hurt Marcy.
Okay, look at the convoy ahead of us. Bo has pulled out all the stops. He's got the best team out there. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Brody's armed, Rex. Bo's best team is gonna crash in there and weapons are gonna be blazing
Gigi,
and our
Gigi.
son is gonna be caught right in the middle because of me.
No, that's not true. Brody is the one who freaked out. He's
I
the
let
only...
Bo with my son because I didn't have the guts to tell Shane the truth.
Look,
I was so afraid of him hating me that I let a man who I hadn't seen in 10 years. Oh, God. I told you this morning, Shane went to wake him up and Brody practically pinned him to the floor. I should have kicked him out right then and there.
You didn't know.
I am his mother and I should have protected him.
You have. You've done it alone for 10 long years. You've been through asthma attacks and bullies and schoolyard brawls and 1,000 other things with this kid. Nobody in a million years could have predicted that Brody would go off like this. That is not going to happen. Okay, you are strong, Morasco. Okay, that's what Shane needs right now. And we're close. Shane's gonna be fine, he has to be.
What's wrong? Dad!
Oh my God, Shane, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why?
I would never hurt you. You know that, right? Do you know that? Do you know how much you mean to me, do you?
Dad, you're the greatest person.
I'm not great! I'm just... I can never hurt you, Shane.
I'm sorry I had to shoot your gun.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
You're upset. It's my fault.
Oh, it's my fault. It's mine.
Freeze! Step away from the boy and drop the weapon.
Drop it, love it! Drop it now!
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Let him go, Brody, please
Mom,
don't hurt
it's
him.
wrong.
Are you
fine?
kidding
Tell them
me?
to put their guns down.
Drop your weapon, love it!
Away from
We were
me!
just hanging out.
Everything's gonna be alright. It's not your fault.
Dad told me everything. You want to take him away from me and make Rex my dad, but you can't.
Put the gun down, let the boy go.
Please, Brody, I know you love Shane. Don't hurt him.
Tell them to stop pointing their guns at my dad.
You're surrounded, love it. Drop the weapon and let the boy go.
I've got a clear shot, sir. Want me to take it?
No. Stand by. Lower your weapon now!
I would never hurt him.
I know you wouldn't. That's why you have to let him go. Now put your weapon on the ground. That's an order, Lieutenant!
So just come back to the house and we can discuss the next phase of this plan. No, don't do that. No, you can order in anything, have it delivered to the guest house. Because we are so close to making this work, and I don't want to risk you being exposed by doing something stupid like you walking into a restaurant. Just get here in 15. Oh, so is everything all set?
Yes. Room's lovely, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What's the matter? You look a little distracted.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't help but overhearing the tail end of your conversation, and
And you were wondering what it's all about, huh?
there I go, asking one too many questions again.
I was just talking with an associate of mine.
Oh. Part of the plan to save BE?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How's it going?
To be honest, he's doing a bang-up job.
Who comes out of nowhere to rip a girl away from her home like that? The guy's got an angle. I just want to pound that fake attitude off his face. And what's up with that judge? I mean, Ray Montez could be some pervert. They don't know. He's doing this to Langston and he doesn't even care.
It's gonna kill Star.
It can't happen, man. No way.
I know, but how do we stop it?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go home, we're gonna regroup. I'm gonna talk to the lawyers.
Mom, the lawyer didn't do anything today. And what about Aunt Dorian?
I'm gonna do everything I can to bail her out.
Can't believe how she went off on that judge.
Langston, you just witnessed Dorian taking care of her family. And you know what? You're family now, okay? All right, Marco, can you make sure the girls get home okay?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, good.
Well, I can drive everyone home.
It'll be fine.
Cole, you drive safely.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
You need a minute?
I just want to go home.
Cole, are you sure you're okay with all of this?
You guys are my friends. All of you.
We've got a full force up there in Lantana Mountain. It's a hostage situation, and it involves a little child. Yeah, but I don't know the details. Let me call you back. Can I help you with something?
Who's the girl gotta sleep with around here to get her aunt out of jail? Oh, good. Hey, I got your attention, didn't I? So you tell me on what universe a woman gets thrown into jail for trying to protect her daughter.
What woman is this?
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, officer.
Ah, Dorian Lord.
Ah, yeah, see, she's my aunt. She's down in one of your nasty cells, and I want her out.
Sorry, ma'am, I got no control over that.
Now, that's shocking.
From what I understand, a judge cited her for contempt.
For trying to protect her foster daughter.
Doesn't matter. Judge cites you for contempt. You're in the holding cell until the judge decides to let you out.
Okay, listen, Dorian is a very well-respected woman in this community. Did you know that?
I don't have time to play word games with you, lady. I got a hostage situation I need to coordinate.
Fine. Is there anybody else I can talk to about helping me out here?
As for who you need to boff to get what you want, McBain's out of the country on a case. What? You think this stuff doesn't get around?
John, your timing sucks.
Vente pues. Now, do you think you are bulletproof down here, American? Because you see, I've met my share of your compatriotas who were under the very same illusion. It didn't work out so well for them.
So I'm down here because Chris Vega was in your jail under the name Ray Montez. And now he's not in his cell or his jumpsuit. And to me, that doesn't seem to add up.
Let me help you with your arithmetic. Getting it now?
Does anybody want anything from the kitchen? I did this.
No, you didn't.
I had to go looking for my relative. That's how he found me.
Langston, Your uncle never said anything about wanting to adopt you or take you away. He just sprang it on Aunt Dorian.
I just wanted something. Just anything that was a part of my mother's. And look what's happened. I'm gonna lose everybody that I love the most all over again.
Can you give us a minute?
Yeah, sure. This sucks.
I'm really sorry.
I know this sounds really, really selfish of me, but the whole car ride here, all I could think about was that if that man takes Langston to Columbia, she's not going to be here when the baby's born.
Well, I'll be here. No matter what.
As my friend.
Yeah, if you let me. I should go.
I just want to thank you for everything.
You were always my friend, Star.
You're always mine.
Hey, Janet, sorry if that picture got you upset earlier.
No. Just, it caught me off guard. Oh.
All right, that's my sister.
Victoria Lord is your sister?
Yeah, do you know her?
No. I just recognized her from her picture being in the paper.
Oh, yeah, she's a real pillar of the community type. And she puts up with me.
So, how come she hasn't been here to visit?
No, she's out of the country now. She's doing some of her, I don't know, what do you call them? Goody two-shoes, do-gooder things, you know?
So, is she going to be back soon?
I don't know. I hope so, because her daughter, Jessica. Now, you've probably seen her before, too. That's her daughter, Jessica. Her husband just died in an accident.
Yes, I heard about that. That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, she's going through a tough time. To say that she hasn't been herself lately is a bit of an understatement, so she could really use her mom right now.
You surprised me.
How's that?
Well, when I first came here, I didn't see you as a family man.
I do what I can.
Please, let him go, Brody!
I can't let you take him away from me!
But he's my son! He's my son!
Go to your mom.
They'll shoot you if I go.
Nobody is gonna shoot anybody if you go to your mom and Brody puts a gun down.
You're lying.
I would never lie to you, Shane.
Gun safety rule number 2. Never point your gun at something you're not willing to destroy.
Lower your weapons.
Go!
Do it! That's an order. All right, son, I need you to run to your mother.
This is all just a huge mistake.
We'll straighten it out.
We didn't do anything.
That's an order, Shane.
Go!
We're just practicing. We didn't do anything wrong.
All right, get him out of here, Gigi.
No, I'm not leaving my dad.
It's okay.
Brody, I know that you've been through a lot. I know that better than anyone here. I was in a war too. I know how things can go down. Bad things can happen. You have to protect yourself.
Bad things happen?
You're not there anymore.
No, you don't know.
You made it home, Brody.
Wow, they're trying to blow into bits!
Listen to me. You're in Lambview, Pennsylvania. Nobody is gonna blow anything to bits. Now you're safe. If you put that gun down, then nobody's gonna get hurt. It'll all be over.
He was just a boy. He was only a kid. I never wanted to hurt him.
Ted, I'm okay.
No! I was only following orders!
I think I'll turn in after I give Marty her tea.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so good night then.
Right.
I just wanted to tell you how happy Marty is to be raising this baby with you.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Yeah. I'm very happy too about it.
She cares about you, you know?
I get it just fine. Do you know how easy it would be for me to put you in one of those cells where no one will ever know where you're being kept?
Well, you know, there's one slight difference between Vega and I. I'm a cop. And people, including the State Department, know exactly where I am. How's that math for you?
You're trespassing my prison, American. It's up to you where you spend the night or the rest of your days.
Either way, this isn't over.
If it isn't, you will answer for it.
Nothing I haven't answered for before.
I would appreciate it, Dallas, if you didn't say anything about seeing my associate, okay? Because it's a delicate matter.
You just say no more.
I'm gonna make this quick because I don't want you at the main house for too long. But Ray, a job well done. And I can't thank you enough for everything that you accomplished.
I can't believe how fast your courts work.
Yeah, it's going even better than I thought it would.
Mom, is there any luck?
No. No. And, I guess they've got a hostage situation somewhere, and no one's interested in hearing about a woman that is being held for contempt.
Okay, well, what about Lieutenant McBean?
He's out on a case, sweetheart, and I don't know when he's coming back. So I guess Dorian's just gonna have to stay in jail for a while.
You know that she's gonna go crazy, right?
Yeah. So, how's Langston?
She's a mess. Marco's in there with her right now.
Marco's being so good to her.
You know, so is Cole. He's just been saying all the right things.
Listen, don't you worry about this. We'll figure something out, okay?
I know, but if we don't, I don't know how Langston is going to handle losing another parent.
This is so nuts. I know this feels like a bad dream, but we're gonna wake up from it, I promise. None of us are going anywhere.
My parents told me the same thing, Marco.
I won't let them take you away. You hear me? I promise.
Drop the weapon now! Get down on the ground!
Focus on my voice! Drop your weapon!
The day he hoped for.
We're gonna start a brand new life.
The day she dreamed of.
It is just perfect.
This week.
I will always love you.
The day everyone knew would come.
I need an ambulance now!
General Hospital.